episode of Going Deep with with your boy Amandeep. This is Home Alone edition, and it's a Sunday. Woo! The first day of the week, and we're starting off nice. Welcome, everybody. The two people joining me right now. Full support, gay hands for you. Well, it's a Sunday. I do want to start by apologizing for the stream yesterday, but it was, as I repeated 300 times, I gave my word of doing a mukbang once I get enough money for a nyama nyama burger. And yesterday we had the money, we had the means, and we had the time. So what did we do? We went to KFC drive-through and did a very mid stream. That does not mean the other streams are better than mid. No, 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 no. That was mid. So I thought I'd save you the cringe and apologize for it, but I had to do it. DG in the chat. What's up, Dougie Comba? Sorry, I don't know what DG stands for. Nice to see you on the stream. Welcome. Where are you tuning in from, DG? Is it local? Are you local? Are you from just around the 254? Let me know where you are from. Anyway, so yeah, we did. It was. I'm not gonna lie. Mukbangs are a lot harder than you think they are. Trying to make them interesting while you can hear your own sound of food eating, especially if you're alone and you don't have anybody to talk to. The feeling of being a loser is multiplied by every layer of that situation. The eating alone in the car, the eating alone, the noises of you can hear them, and then trying to be entertaining also. There's a lot of loser. Why am I such a hater? But anyway, I had fun eating the nyama nyama burger, and now I'm done with it. I got my dose. Now I'll probably want it in like June, July. And you know what? Today I want to open up a bit. I think so much has been happening in my life right now, and I think I'm gonna just start kaizen. I'm gonna start improving slowly, and I think one of the first things I'm gonna start, that's probably one of the hardest for me, I would say, is to reduce to completion my use of the devil's lettuce. I don't know who said that, but there is some truth to it, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying it's a bad habit. I just think sometimes when the devil's lettuce is being consumed in salad, it's entering my body. That's a better way of saying. All the bad thoughts go away, which is maybe I keep doing it. But as a man, I think as a man with a little bit of chest hair, just this much is enough. Let me not even go to the beard. But I think I should face my emotions. I should face my thoughts. I should not just use the devil's letters for his actual purpose, which is to help you forget bad things. But I think it's time I just accept my feelings, feel those emotions, go through them, understand them, fight them, learn from them, whatever the fuck I'm going to do. But I need to stop being under some influence when I'm feeling those feelings. So anyway, I just wanted to open up with you guys because you guys are here with me most of the time. It's also hard to open up to friends. I'm not gonna lie. After a while, you do feel like an attention whore. Like, hey man, I'm feeling sad. You're like, yeah, bitch, everybody is. Shut the fuck up, So it's easier. It's easier here, which is very weird than in real life. In real life, you talk about actual serious shit, not stupid shit like, oh, I want to uninstall. That's boring, bro. Real life is for major things like, hey man, have you seen that booty? And where are we going out tonight? Anyway, I was supposed to go out at night with my friends yesterday, but after the nyama nyama burger, I got into a food coma, and I'm like, you know what, man, I'm gonna plan another day to have fun, to have release, to feel new feelings, clear my mind, So hopefully, Sunday we're gonna go Gondwana. I don't know why I'm saying this. It's not as if you people will come, but you should buy tickets. Not to Gondwana, to Unseen. Bubblegum show. David Mashari and I are doing a co-headliner. It's going to be fantastic. Get tickets at amandeep.co.ke. But anyway, so Sunday we're going to go to Gondwana. Why am I announcing? It's if I was a celeb, I wouldn't be announcing, but no one's going to show up to bother me. So that's the problem. I take myself too seriously and unseriously at the same time. That's either a problem or a very big advantage. But anyway, so after the chicken, I just went home and slept, and I was sweating the whole day, the whole night, trying to digest that nyama nyama burger. And it seems like I've been on a streak of making bad decisions. Today I had bought, look at the size of this shit. But what I'm trying to say is, this is the mega size. I got a freaking peri peri chicken mega size pizza and I ate it alone. My stomach is bloated and I didn't even die. So this is what I've been eating for the past 3 days at night. I ate on Friday or Wednesday, one of those days. I think Friday, yeah. Friday I ate poutine chips. That's just chips in butter and lemon and paprika sauce. It's delicious. And then I ate nyama nyama burger, and then the other day we eat pizza. And I think I'm done with junk food also. Like, this is too much. Even like, I'm not giving the full efficiency of the gymming I'm doing. Does that make sense? Like, if I cut this down, the gymming effects are going to be shown, better. Like, look, man, these arms, bro, cheeky. You see that dip? It would have been more prominent, especially if I show you my after pump body. You get me? I look sexy. But this, my body should look like that all the time. But anyway, these are the decisions I'm making to just improve myself. Talk to my friend. They said, you feel fresh. If you stopped consuming the devil's lettuce, you have a lot of energy. You don't require that much sleep. And it's true, man. With the devil's lettuce, your sleep pattern is pretty fucked up. So I'm looking forward to maybe at least, let's do maybe 3 months no use, and then we can slowly go back if we need to or not. Why am I so open with you guys? This is stupid. But anyway, let's read some comments. J-O-B. Ayo, good to see you, Mr. Davy Jones. I want to be in Davy Jones' locker. Does that make sense? Only people who watch Captain of the Pirates of the Caribbean know what Davy Jones' locker is. It means you are dead. Anyway, Mombasa, what's up, man? Good to see you alive. I hope you don't have the red eye infection. Funny thing, there's a red eye infection going on in Mombasa. That's the right place to consume the devil's lettuce. If your eyes are red, you're like, hey man, maybe nilikwatu sisi bangi bana, any red eye infection. That's a good excuse these days, by the way. They say you shouldn't, the reason you get it is if you go into the ocean and you open your eyes. Yeah, bro. Duh. There's salt and sand in that water, and you think your eyes are going to not become red. This is why Mombasa is never going to become Nairobi. I'm sorry, DG, don't hate me. Flame Extra Hot, what's up? Good to see you on the stream. Welcome back. You caught us off guard with yesterday's stream. Next time, just post it on community so we can see it. Thank you for that idea, Flame Extra Hot. You are right. I should make use of that communities tab. You're right. But also that it was a very impromptu decision. But you're right. I will improve my ways. Thank you so much, Flame Extra Hot. J-O-B. Flame, didn't he? I just posted a scheduled live. I didn't do a community note, but I will. If I say I'm going to do a live on Sunday and then I do an emergency live in between, I'll try to give a little bit of notifying the bell icon. Seems like YouTube had good ideas that I'm copying. Anyway, I will post it on the community note, guys. Don't worry. But I've clicked on the ball now, so I will get notified every time he goes live. You see, guys, YouTube has features that allow you to, keep up with your favorite content creators, and I think you should make use of them. I talked to my sister about my increasing in farting frequency. The farting frequency, the FF as we call it, has really gone towards the upward direction. It's on the same level as the dollar. The more expensive the dollar gets, the more I tend to fart in my day-to-day life. I told her that. She's like, oh, it's because you're starving yourself. I'm like, it's actually the opposite. I'm stuffing myself with poison from all brands. I shouldn't say that. But who gives a fuck? It's not like they're gonna sponsor me right now anyway. Moving on to reading more comments. Hey Aman, Poru, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hey Aman, have you seen the show Late Bloomer by Jasrain? Yes, I have watched the first 4 episodes. I binge watched them. I realize it's a weekly show, so I'm holding off a bit. Maybe they get like 2 or 3 more episodes going up after the fourth one. So maybe it's when it's like the seventh or the eighth episode. Then I watch it again because it's too good, man. I can't just watch an episode and it's perfect. I love that show. Hella relatable, except the part where his friends are cool and stuff. Man, my friends are fucking losers, and he lives in Canada and all this other shit. Girls text him and shit. Other than those parts that are very unrelatable, everything else is very relatable. I think he'll move out. I'm predicting the show. I think he'll move out and things will suddenly become better in terms of career. Maybe not financially, but in terms of career, they'll become a little bit better. It's just a prediction. It's also because I kind of know, not personally, but I know about the creator. His name is Justine, as you know. He was actually one of the biggest inspirations for me when I was younger. I know I don't even me. I was younger, by the way. There was a time where I was a child, and I was inspired quite a lot by Jasreen's content. And, his content was a bit different. I mean, of course, it was about Kala singers and Indian people be like, and it was a copy paste type of format, but the content in it was very unique. It didn't, like, I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying that every culture, I know Fuzi Tube used to do Arab mom stuff. Arab people be like this before he went, his current path. Jasreen was the guy who did the Indian people be like, but his was even compelling, creative, funny. It was positive. It was on Niga Higa level of creativity. And that's, by the way, we knew Niga Higa, bro. That guy was the most creative YouTuber, I would say, ever. Of course, there's a lot of nostalgia attached to it for me. But, the puns, the jokes, the message, because it used to have a message sometimes. The songs, this guy, I used to wait for Niga Higa videos. Jasreen videos, I used to wait. So, yeah, man, we have been following Jasreen for a while. I felt sad when he, I think, left the internet. Funny thing is, he actually has an emotional song about feeling sad when someone's not around you, and I was singing his songs for him. And then he came with Late Bloomer. It's a banger show. I love it. I think it's one of the good shows created by a YouTuber. I'm not saying they're like you. I think PewDiePie had one called Scared something, Scare PewDiePie or something. That was short. It had that high quality, also high content quality. Same for Jasreen, But you know what I mean. There's some YouTubers who, when they go mainstream, it's not the same thing, and I don't think it's their fault. It's just different thing, And maybe that's why Jasreen took his time. He understood filmmaking or whatever TV show making before he created a TV show, rather than just jumping on. You know what I mean? And just getting an opportunity. Yeah, I'll do it. Which, I mean, I would do the same. So I'm not shitting on everybody else. I'm just assuming that what happened. I talk too much. Anyway, moving on. Yes, I watched the show Late Bloomer to answer your question, Poru. How do you like it? Do you like it? Because I love that show. The Chakal Cartel. Gondwana, let's go. You bencho, we're going to go. Chakal Cartel, we're going to go Chakal Cartel. I don't know. I love talking to my company, because I barely do it to it in real life. It only talks to me online. So I love talking to it. We're gonna have It's going to be a full day of. It's going to be an interesting Sunday. I'm going to tell you that. You had the KFC fighting over whether they had spicy chicken or not, and that shit had me laughing. I didn't know that was actually entertaining. I was a bit like I didn't review the live, but it felt a bit boring, man. Like you guys just watching me eat, you know. Anyway, let me just update on those of us who are not there. You didn't miss much. Basically, I went to the drive-through, and you know, my order is such a, I would say, a unique order. It's Nyama Nyama Burger is not a very, it's not one of their best sellers. You know, I'm one of those idiots who buys those things that are not one of their best sellers because it's hooked me, bro. What's there not to love? You know, it's on the menu and I can order. You know, I go to the drive-through and I always know whenever you order the Nyama Nyama Burger late at night, they ask you, okay, we don't have this one, but you have the non-spicy. Will you eat? And man, I think I've talked about this. The non-spicy food at fast food restaurants in Kenya is just, it's worse than bland. It takes away flavor from the previous food I've eaten. It has negative spiciness. That's what non-spicy means here, at least in KFC context. So when they said we have non-spicy, I'm like, I'll wait. If you want to make a spicy one, bro, I have no problem. I'll wait. And then the lady at the counter is like, fuck, shit, why can't you just agree with what, you know, why are customers like this? Why can't you just make it easy for me and just take the non-spicy one and move on our way? You know, I get, I'm in her position and get the annoyance too. But she gotta also know that, hey man, I'm a live streamer. These things are serious, okay? I'm not just doing it for the fun, you know. So I said, hey, even before she asked, I'm like, I'll wait. She said, okay. Went to the counter, and then you know, they're talking to each other through the microphone thing or just through the back. And like, si but nilimwambia tuko na hatuna spicy, akasema atangoja. So it was a bit funny, I wouldn't lie. But I got, you know, the order, I didn't have to wait quite a lot because the person before me was actually very, I think he also ordered a Nyama Nyama burger. So they made two. So when it was my turn, I didn't have to wait much. So yeah, it was delicious, I'm not gonna lie. And it came out piping hot. Those are the good ones. You know, where the chicken burns the top of your mouth. Now we're cooking. Now that's diabetes. Jimmy M Experience. Hello, Aman. How are you, Jimmy? Good to see you on the stream. Kiarie Moses Kiarie. What's up, man? I know you're in. Tukondani kama thong ya Rikishi. Check you guys bars. Bruh, that red eye shit nasty. But sanitizer comes in handy though. Really? Wait. Do you mean? Okay. Let me tell you how my retarded brain is functioning. You know, when you say sanitizer comes in handy though, that's a good pun, because you know you usually sanitize your hands. So the three things that I'm trying to understand. Okay, when you say you don't get red eye if you just sanitize your hands, like, hey man, that's all I do. Or do you, like, you know, take sanitizer and then you like pour it in your eye, and then you're, because you know it's bacteria anyway, you know what I mean? And then the third one is like, it's like Calpol. You take like 2 tablespoons and then it improves your, what do you mean sanitizer? How, okay, if it's the hands, how does that affect the eye? Is it because you touch things and then you touch your eye? Maybe. I think that's what he means. Or is I think it's this. I think you have to, you know, because you have to kill the bacteria at the source. You do this and then, hey, you get 20/20 vision. Please try this at home. JUB ain't gonna lie. Red eye, nimejua juicy. Is it like pink eye? So red eye, I think it's when it's bacteria, and pink eye when it's bacteria from the ass. That's the only difference I think so far. Pink eye is when you're trying to eat the booty, but then the girl is not a booty cleaner, and then some fecal matter, some poo-poo particles transmit from the booty hole towards your eye, and your eye is not a sexual organ in that scenario. It's part of the whole situation, but it's not, it's not a penis. It's not, it doesn't have the facilities to take care of being around shit. Penis can handle, it has skin. If you're uncircumcised, there's a covering, it's protected. It knows what to expect because it's around shit sometimes. The eyes are the furthest from that hole, so they're not very well protected. That's why it's called the pink eye. Red eye, I think, is just if when you look underwater, you're trying to find the coin. You play those games in chloride water, but now you do that in the ocean. I think that's the difference. But I'm no scientist. I'm just saying that's what I think. That the bacteria for red eye comes from the other sources, and pink eye is just red eye but from the booty particles. I don't know. We could Google this actually. Difference between red eye and pink eye. Get a life. That's what Google just told me. Get okay. While red eye is a very general non-clinical term, so even the government is using non-clinical terms, bro. What are we learning? Pink eye is the medical term for inflammation of the lining covering the eyeball and the eyelid. So as you can see, I was 100% correct. By the way, I just watched anyway. Oh yeah. Well, Jack O'Dera, are you a Man U? You look like an Arsenal. I am an Arsenal fan, Jack O'Dera. And just to update you on why I'm an Arsenal fan, when I was younger in Standard 3 or Standard 4, Thierry Henry was at the top. When people used to slide, you should just do this thing on top of them, just go on top of them, And I never even knew he was French. I just thought he was a cool African guy. Technically, that's what he is, but apparently a French African guy. So I fell in love with Arsenal then, and you had to pick a team, and why would I pick Arsenal then? Because Man U was at the top. That's and choosing the teams that are at the top seemed a bit hacky, seemed a bit disingenuous. It's like supporting Manchester City right now. Like, hey man, you're just supporting the toughest team. So I supported Arsenal because A for Aman, A for Arsenal. And today I watched the match and we twanged Liverpool Agudwa. An amazing one, Saka with bow number 1. Then Martinelli with bow number 2, which I think was one of the most important goals. The Martinelli goal was the confidence booster, the team morale booster. The mindset became nice. And then of course the third one by Trossard. That one, the Chobo, and then the way he duped, that one was that's a good goal, especially the way he duped those defenders. And then he did this with the Virgil, what's his name, the guy who's popular for that ass meme, where this was this Japanese guy from Brighton. You've seen the meme, yeah, where he's trying to kick, but then he fakes it, he feints it, and then you see his ass. Is it Virgil? He shows his ass like this. That guy, he was duped even today by Trossard, and Chobo goal. 3-1. Feel good for Arsenal. Although I do believe City has a very big chance of taking it because they're two games behind, and they're what? If they win both of them, they're at the top. That makes every team at 23 games. If every team played 23 games, Man City would be at the top. So let's see. But man, anything can happen. Maybe not in English football. English football, I think, I don't know. They've just figured out some sort of strategy. Like, they're professionals is what I can say. When the team needs them, the results are given. It's gotten. Very competitive, the strategy, blah, blah, blah. And, unlike Asia Games or AFCON, those ones is very unpredictable. I was talking to my friends, which, by the way, I have so many, about why AFCON is so entertaining. And what the idea I got was, the scene in the African football has not really evolved in terms of strategy on the same level as the European games, the coaching, blah, blah, blah. And I understand it's a recently fair sport in this format, in the continent. And they're still creating great players. That's why it's entertaining in Africa. It's not a team-based kind of sport. It is a team, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's more of a individual star that carries the game, and that's what makes it very unpredictable. Because stars can shine, any moment when they're given the ball, they can shine. But there's a team aspect to it, so that's why it's entertaining. Same for Asia Cup, and when it's continent within the continent, it's hella competitive. So yeah, man, I'm happy Arsenal won, but I still think Man City is gonna take it. What an interesting conversation we just had. Where were we with this? Flame extra hot. It's like you knew a cheat code. She told you there is no spicy, and you answered her by saying, "It's okay, I'll wait." Then you insisted, "I'll wait, man." Yeah, man. You guys, me, if I'm gonna spend 950 shillings of my 990, sorry, not even 950. I know I have the receipt. Do I? No, I don't. I threw it. Bruh, it'd be cool if I had the receipt right now. Why am I looking for the receipt? Anyway, yeah, if I'm gonna spend 990 shillings, I don't wanna eat cardboard burger. I wanna eat nyama burger, man, with the patty and everything. And I think the reason they got annoyed, or I thought they got annoyed, is because now I'll hold up the line. And me, I have a trick. Me, I'll tell them it's okay. I'll just move forward. I'll park at the front there. When it's ready, you can just tap on the glass. I'll look behind again, pick it up, so you can keep serving other people. Like I had answers for all the problems. It's like I've been in this drive-through so many times. I have a solution to every problem they can bring up, every hindrance they can bring up to not give me the nyama burger. I'm like, don't worry, guys. I can wait inside. Don't worry, guys. I'll come back after 5 minutes. There's so many things. And I'm a customer, man. I want your shit. You should help me get your shit. Isn't that why the whole establishment is built? It's not like I'm coming there and asking for filters. Hey, can I have a FLO 99.99? You guys don't have an air filter for a turtle? What kind of fried chicken shop is this? But I can't hate on them, man. I do get any job where you have to speak to people is always like you get to speak to new people every day. It's always a bit mentally taxing because of the idea that customer is always right, but customer is a chodu. Case in point, me. See this customer, why does he need a spicy chicken? Just eat the normal one. The spice difference is not even that much, to be honest. But why is he insisting? Because he's a customer and he's always right. It's such a mentally draining, because people are stupid. I think George Carlin said it the best. Think of the average man and think of the intelligence of the average person. Okay? Now think of it this way. If that's the average, that means at least half of the people in the universe think worse than this guy. Now you get a bigger perspective of why customer, nobody's right. Neither customer, neither business, neither boss. Everybody's a chodu. Nobody knows the answer. That's why we complain. Anyway, Imran, you have hyped up this burger so much. Now I want one. Are you being paid? Nah, man. That's the fucking problem. Like, I'm giving myself diabetes for something that I'm not even getting paid. That's why I'm stopping it, man. I'm not eating your shit unless I'm getting paid. No, I've actually enjoyed it. I don't mind. It's part of it. Although I don't think I'll stop the Pusin chips anytime soon. Those ones are on another level. I don't know if I'll do a mukbang with that, because you have to get them at Diamond Plaza. Too many Indians there, and then I have to do I have to eat it in the car at Diamond Plaza. Hey man, that's a level of sadness I don't want to bestow upon my community. They look at me, they're like, damn, being a comedian must have sucked. No one wants to sit in your car. Moving on. But it's a good burger. I would say it's not a every week burger. It's hard. I wouldn't even say it's a once in a month burger. I would say it's twice in 3 months, and that's still overdoing it. I think that's why they don't sell many. It's only idiots like me who ask for that shit. Uh, no, and yes, sanitize your hand, bro. Oh, so you don't. It's the same way for COVID, right? So you don't bring the infection to your eye. I get it, man. I'm sorry. I have some. I'm on the spectrum. Uh, you put it on your glasses. Real originator. Hey Patel, what's up, originator? Good to see you. And I'm giving you a fair warning. Don't you ever fucking call me a fucking Patel, bro. Okay? Don't ever call me a fucking Gujarati bhajod. Okay? I know these fucking slimy fucks. Okay? They eat sweet potatoes with potatoes in the same dish. This is, and you're calling me, don't call me a Patel, bro. Yeah, so what, they're rich. So what, they gift the weight of gold to the girl on her wedding. So what? They're still freaking Gujaratis, okay, bro? And never trust a Gujarati. Giving you free Muindi secrets advice. These Gujaratis are chodus. I use their language because I grew up. That's why I can talk shit. I was raised by them, molded by them. You think Gujaratis are your ally? I didn't know I was not a Gujarati till I was 7. I thought I was Gujarati till I was 7. खबर है मने बधु ઊંઘી જા ચૂડ્યા. Anyway, yeah, Patels are the chodus. Moving on, DG, pink eye is what? Why am I listening to you? You don't know pink eye? Come on, my man. You gotta eat ass, man. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. People who don't eat ass have not been with women with clean booties. That's all I have to say. It's a fun experience, man. If she keeps her areas clean, bro, put your tongue everywhere the fuck you want, man. It's exciting. You don't have to worry about pink eye. But now if you date women who don't clean, men, we are supposed to keep our pee clean and stuff, because a lot can happen there. It's a bacteria prone area. So men, at least let me say me, let me not say all men, because I know there's something called smegma, which is cheese around your penis because you haven't washed it for a while, which is handy when you want to make pizzas, but you'd rather order. It's faster than waiting 6 weeks of not cleaning your penis. Anyway, I think men usually keep the peepees clean, maybe not the assholes. I've seen a lot of Twitter discourse on how men don't wash their assholes. I'm like, okay, disgusting. Apparently they don't. They just let the water flow through the ass, and apparently that's self-cleaning. Nah, man, you gotta take your hand and you rub your booty. It has to be sparkling clean, man. And it's your own asshole. It's not gay at all. I think that's the thing. It's always gay to touch it, bro. It's not another man. It's you. It's me, bro. You're telling your body, don't worry, man. It's us. It's you and I. We've known each other for too long. I'm allowed to touch your asshole, bro. I think if there's anybody who's allowed to touch my body, is somebody who has been me. And the only person that has been me is me. So I think Aman is allowed to touch Aman's booty. So anyway, what I was going back to the dieting. People who don't eat the booty, it's because you're with the bitches who don't keep it clean. And then I guess you think all of them are like this, and then fair point. I can't. You're a man of the situations that were brought upon you, and I can't judge that. But give it a try. Tell her wash it, keep it clean. What do you think Napoleon was into it? You're telling me the greatest French emperor apparently to ever exist was wrong? Julia, get serious. Who am I arguing with? Nobody. Bruno Quetch, big up, bro. Good to see you on the stream, Bruno. I get that in my head for you. You may hate listening to Bruno Mars right now. Fucking every song he's gonna make me feel bad right now. Every song is I should have bought you flowers. Motherfucker, I did. Julia. This shit doesn't complaining. Here we go again. The Chuckle Cartel Diamond Plaza Mukbang, let's go. But I don't want to do it alone. I think it's also going to be fun if we had other people. Speaking of other people, shall we try giving Emmanuel Kisiangani a call? I think we have tried it quite a lot. By the way, I talked to Emmanuel Kisiangani. There was a show at Kez Organics on Friday. Oh, we haven't even journaled yet. There was Kez Organics and there was Chemi Chemi, which I did both because I'm addicted to stage time. And I think people even get tired of seeing me. Like, this kid Chodu is every day on the show. I'm like, nah, man, I need to practice, bro. Anyway, I met him. I'm like, hey, man, why can't we do the stream? He's like, his phone got snatched. So that's why he's unable to do his lives as frequent as he wants to. But let's see. He got a new phone. Last I saw him, we did a show. I earned him some money. Hopefully he can buy a new fucking phone now. Emmanuel, let's go. Let's see if he picks up the call. Also a new laptop. You guys, I'm thinking of getting a HP. Which one? Not Omen. Omen was 145k. That's too expensive. I think something around 90k. It was a HP Vitrios. Some shit like this. Ringing. Let's go. You know, Emmanuel also has a girlfriend, so he's probably busy with her. But it's ringing. So he's getting the notification. God damn it. He's not going to pick up. Why is Aman calling me right now? You think Emmanuel is busy? He wouldn't last that long. Probably just... Yeah, he's not picking up, guys. I tried one more time. I think we'll just have to do it in his stream. Or he might be online. And I just disrupted his stream because he also streams from his phone. We don't care, bro. We tried. Patrick Star. Good to see you on the stream, Patrick. How are you? Could you break down these Hindi casts that are in Kenya? Okay. Like, you mean Indian castes? There's a lot of confusion, I would say, first of all, between the religion of the Indian people, the culture of the Indian people, you know, the tribes of the Indian people. But I would say mostly it's between the religion and the people, because not every Indian is Hindu. So Hindi is the language. You know, it's like English or Kiswahili or Spanish or Arabic or Urdu or Punjabi or Telugu or Marathi or French or German or Dutch. You know, it's like Japanese. It's a language you speak. That's Hindi is among those. Kuongea Hindi. Okay, but the people who practice the religion of Hinduism, you know, those are called Hindus. So a Hindu can come from any part of the country. That's more of a religion. And then there are castes. No, I wouldn't say castes, but like smaller, how do I call this? I would just call them groups. You know, I don't know, because they're more state-based. In India, they're states. Each state has its own identity, like America. So it's more like that. You know, so Punjabis are the North Indians. You know, they're the food eating. They're basically Luos. You know, good at sports-ish, athletic-ish. You know, aggressive-ish, like drinking alcohol. You know, that's not even an ish. That's actually a problem. Love doing drugs. That's actually a big problem in Punjab. It's like I'm following my people, and you know, that's the stereotype there. Gujaratis are now like the East Indian, in the Indian continent. They're the ones who are on the east side. Now, these are the business people. These are the investors, and that's why they're all slimy. You know, Punjabis are farmers. You know, farmers are stupid. Stereotypically, okay. and business people are always sly. That's what I've been told. Those are not my opinions. So yeah, I would say it's more of a region-based division rather than a religion-based division. Although they are kind of the same ish. Division is still division. It's just the source of it. Uh, yeah. Who are I think the smartest, I would say, are the South Indians. Never eat skuma. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Flamboyant. I just saw a zebra. Gujarat is west side. My bad. Yeah, never eat skuma. Yeah, this side of India, on the Indian continent. But if you're facing this side, so I'm also right. We're just mirroring. But yeah, who are the smartest? I would say the South Indians are considered the smartest, the intellectuals. The guys who send those spaceships to Mars and the moon. Most of them are from the south. The east side is just forgotten, because that's where China and Bangladesh are. Like, those guys will take care of themselves. Who gives a fuck? So yeah, I guess those are the main divisions. In Kenya, you'll probably find the big two, Gujaratis and Punjabis. There is a South Indian community here, but even South India is so huge that you have to divide them, and because there's Malayalams, there's Tamils, and all the Karnataka. What I don't even know most of them, So Kenya, you'd find mainly the big two, but there's also a population of the South Indians. And if you're thinking of the accent, of whose accent, even Indians make fun of the South Indian accent. It's the strongest, and they are the only ones who speak English because they are educated. So it's a double-edged sword. And if you see Kala singers, turban people, those are Punjabis. Sikhs, let me say, those are Kala singers, come from North India. Second name, 100% Singh. And Gujarat is just the one with the money is definitely a Gujarati. Moving on. I hope I answered your question. Is there anything specific you wanted to know? Like eating habits or penis sizes? I can give you averages. It's farmers, of course, big penis. You eat from the ground, you're getting it direct, all nutrients. Gujarat is also farmers, but they farm like tobacco and and cotton wool. Like things that are good for money. So average-ish penis. South Indian small penis, nutty guys. Anyway, if you need something more specific, please do ask. JMO Giga, of course, I show up exactly when you're talking about girl booty. You guys, you want me to talk about boy booty? Girl booty, man. Best kind of booty that's out there. Jimmy M Experience, please yell at Manu. He literally didn't give us any content last week. Man, I feel for him. As a friend, I feel for him. But as a person who loves his content, yeah, man, fucking he needs to be consistent. But I feel for him. His phone got snatched, first of all, and he live streams through his phone. So until he got a new phone, new M-Pesa password, he couldn't do shit. And that was number one. Number two, there's a woman in the scene, and when there's a woman in the scene, shit goes slow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the reason I'm consistent is, no one in the scene. But yeah, man, I have been telling him, and he loves podcasting too, and he'll get it. I'll put some pressure on him, some windy manager pressure. Of course, he's gonna do the fucking job. By the way, since getting this job, I don't know if I've said this on stream or not, but I get Indian bosses. I understand the anger, the stress they put in the office. It's because people don't do their job, man. And if you tell them politely, it'll definitely not happen, because then people know, oh, if I don't do it, he's just gonna no repercussions. But then you have to scream at them. You have to actually be aggressive. Even if you be polite, hey man, am I bothering you? I know it's your job and I see you doing nothing. Can you please fucking check this in the store? And the issue, I'm like, bro, now I have to be angry. That's how the work is going to happen. So I think you only understand an Indian boss is when you become an Indian boss, or just a manager. That's when you. That's why they don't chase us. You know, people who have the authority to chase us, they know what we go through, and they're like, we need these motherfuckers, these middlemen. Flame extra. What kind of content? Who do you want on the stream? If you have any, requests, maybe I can tell Manu. People are asking for Nduta. Who knows? Let me know. Why not just buy a second-hand iPhone? Flame extra hot. You're spitting, but the keyword there was buy. Now, not all of us are lucky enough to complain about having a day job. Emmanuel does not have a monthly salary, so I'm sure having an expense such as a phone, you don't plan for those expenses. I do feel for him. It's because now you have to buy a new phone, and if you're going to spend money, you'd rather buy something that's worth spending money on. And also, getting that money is a problem, especially if it's out of nowhere. Like right now, man, no, I'm saving up for a laptop, so I can I'm building to it, so it's easy. But now, if I just suddenly need a laptop right now, it's going to take some time, So yeah. But a second-hand iPhone would have actually been a good idea because of the camera quality. Speaking of camera quality, maybe we should get a second-hand iPhone just for the camera. Because this Samsung, whenever I move in and out, the darkness, the exposure changes. You know what? We'll think about it. But I will definitely tell him to maybe think about getting a second-hand iPhone. But he did get a Samsung. He got this. I think he got the same Samsung as mine. So it works. Chuckle Cartel deleted a freaking message. My business. I want you to listen very carefully. Here on this stream, we say things with our motherfucking chest. Okay, you don't delete even if you made a spelling mistake. You rather post twice than delete. Okay, Benchot. Imran, what's your stereotype of Kutch? Kutchi, I don't know how you spell Kutchis, the Khaperis. Are you talking about the Khaperis, Mane, Joey Khaperis? I grew up also with Kutchis, man. I couldn't tell the difference between Gujaratis and Kutchis, to be honest. But if you talk about Kutch, like the land that went to Pakistan, never been there. Have no opinion. I have friends who are Sindhis who I think lost all their land to Pakistan. Now they live all over India because their homeland went somewhere else. I'm complaining here that Punjab was divided into two, but at least it's there's one in India, one in Pakistan. Then they have nothing. Then all of it went there. So I feel bad for them a bit, but hey man, it's life. Shit happens. Kutchis are chill. They're just Gujaratis, but Kenyan. Does that make sense? They're the ones that own all the construction companies in Kenya. I would say 12% of all construction businesses are run by Kutchis. So you whether you like them or not, you're gonna meet some of them, and they're chill people. Vegetarians, hardly drink, very religious. But they insult very wholeheartedly. It's a very has meat. That's why I picked up my dirty Indian tongue. My high school was filled with Kutchis, Gujaratis, Kutchis, and they said, then I just picked it up from them because I was the only Kala singer there again. Imagine being a minority among Indians. Being an Indian and then being a minority among those Indians, bruh. Of course I had to be a comedian. There was no other choice for me. Getting bullied most of the time, you had to be sharp, man. And then one day, one of my very intellectual friends, he wasn't a bully, but he was those smart ones. He said, hey man, you are very intellectual. I didn't even know the meaning of intellectual. I actually had to go and find out in the dictionary because back then there was no Google. It was there, but I didn't have access to it. My father was poor. Why do I'm joking. But I went to the dictionary, I looked for intellectual, it said something like smart person with intellect. I'm like, fuck, what is intellect? It was one of those where you have to find the word meaningful. And then I figured out, oh, he called me smart. I was about to insult his mom. I intellected all over your mom, bro. Thank God I did some research. So that kind of gave me a bit of confidence. Hey, maybe I should keep talking, because you get compliments when you're smart with your words. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but trust me. uh, Nigel Kyle, where do you get your lettuce? Hope you don't do cheap-ish like Shash. To be honest, I get it from my source is this one guy. I get it from his. It's dope. I know it's dope because it has crystals. Why am I even saying this? The lettuce is very it's sticky icky for real, and you can tell. But sometimes when times are tough, when when the payday is being a payday, and you need something. In Punjabi we call it kam saru. Something just do the job. It's not a permanent fix. It just get you where you want to be, but it's not the best. Sometimes I do. I'm not afraid to say, but that's one of the reasons I want to stop. Not stop, maybe pause, reduce consumption, whatever it is. I wanna stop using it as a crutch to delay the feelings that I'm feeling, because it's very good at that, because when I'm under the influence of the lettuce, the devil's lettuce, once I've consumed it, I feel confident. I feel I say nice things to myself rather than sad things, and whichever which are good things. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're not real fixes. I think a real fix would be to really feel those emotions, really feel those thoughts, really think about them, cry, laugh, whatever I feel. I just go through them for however many days it takes, and then I can finally accept the feelings. I think I was talking to David, my good friend. I was like, it's like I have to go through this enchanted forest, okay? But being under the influence of the letters means I don't have to go through. I can just be on this side, and I don't have to go through this forest and this journey of. I know it's gonna suck ass. I don't know how long it is. It could be a month. It could be 3 years. I don't know, but I have to go through the forest to be on the other side, because we know on the other side it's probably better. I talk to my friends. They say there's more energy. The more sleep is better, you're less tired. I'm like, I think that's good for me right now, especially with the jobs. I need more energy. I need my brain to be less sleepy all the time. So maybe that's one of the things I really want to focus on. So once we do like a 3-month break, we can start slowly, because I'm joking. My family is listening, I'm joking, but you shouldn't be listening. This is private. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the cheap shit. As a matter of fact, cheap shit ain't do shit to me. I just spend money if it's cheap shit. I'm like, this lettuce is not even crunchy. How am I going to put it in a burger if it's not even crunchy? I'm not even hungry after it. Maybe that's why I have this big belly. Maybe that's why I order stupid things. We have figured it out. I think we have figured it out. And hey man, I also realized the different meanings. In India, shash is actually the expensive one, because it comes from the word hashish, and hashish was used by assassins who are around the Afghan region, and that shit is serious. And it's basically the CBD oil that's natural. In America, they've really industrialized it. They cold press the lettuce, and all the oil comes out, and then they dry it, and then just, bro, that's crazy. I don't think you're supposed to be doing it that much. But that's how America goes, you know, when they go for something, they go all the way. So yeah, so here, you know, in India it's called shash, and that's the good shit. They you know, they put balls of it in tobacco, they mix it nicely, and then it's passed around, and it's a very, not for me. It's too rushy, you know. Mine is much more. Oh, let me watch a movie, laugh, and then you know, maybe write a few jokes, and then go to sleep. But after, if you're a chronic person of devil's lettuce consumption, it becomes a problem. Normal, like, so as I mean, duh, you know, drugs are good escapes from all your problems, but at least the lettuce is one of those, in my opinion, you can put aside and continue and then go back, you know. Personally, I'm sure everybody has a different relationship with this. Personally, it's easy for me to put it on the side, focus, and then go back. But since so much shit was happening, it's like I didn't want to put it on the side. But now I think shit happening in life, you know, shit gotta move on. As they say, it is what it is. You know, very important words. You gotta focus, you gotta be a man, take your L's, move on, improve, you know, have fun with life. It's a game, you know. Improve your character, because if you improve your character, your life is improved. Put that on a t-shirt, no one's gonna buy. Flame extra hot. If he would have been streaming while he had a phone, we would have changed. Cheeky him missing out. Changad, sorry. Hey, change Changad. Yeah, I agree. You guys are nice. Let me even get this till number. We make this millions, bro. Kibanya G, good to see you on the stream. First time seeing that name, man. What's the name of that book I read as a kid that had all Indian characters, where the first story has a dude sick and his girlfriend waters a tree outside the dude's house and the dude gets well? Dude, never heard of that story. Okay. Children's story about watering tree and getting better. Let's see if that brings up anything. A Tree for All Seasons. Is that the book? Who cares? Never heard of that book. But very interesting. Was his life tied to the tree? Because when I was younger, there was quite a lot of these old mythical stories. You know, there was like the Alibaba story where like there's a cave that opens when you say "Khul ja bhen ke laude," you know, and it opens, and you say "Band ho ja bhen ke laude," and then it closes. You know, there's also somewhere the life of a human being was in a parrot. So you could kill the human being, he wouldn't die. But if you kill the parrot, the human being dies. Is it one of those where the person's life is connected to the tree? If you take care of the tree, I don't know. Never heard of it, but it's pretty gay if you ask me. Pro-environmental. Chuckle cartel, you piece of shit. Have we really journaled? Oh my man, we have not. But let's continue journaling. Okay, where did we leave last? Let's assume yesterday's stream did not happen because I didn't do much journaling then. So we left on Tuesday. What happened on Wednesday? Nothing. No comedy shows on Wednesday for me for now. Gives me more time to edit videos and focus on my social media. And on Wednesday, I finally did something. I don't watch series. The ones I watch are on like season break or something. So there's nothing I'm watching other than Under-19 Cricket World Cup or India versus England Test series. Very fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so ashamed at how much I'm starting to fall in love with cricket. It's basically a 3/4 life crisis at the moment. See the joke? 3/4 life crisis, meaning most of it has already passed. Gang. Animal. I watched a movie called Animal. It's an Indian movie. It has a lot of South Indian movie vibes, because even in the Indian movie scene, it's not just one type. There's the Bollywood, the mainstream, then there is the vernacular in each state, but the ones that are coming from the South India, those are the ones that are bangers. Like RRR is South Indian. Most Bollywood movies copy ideas from South Indian movies and put them out there. South Indian movies also copy, but at least theirs is original copy. And it's fun. Those are the guys with all those stunts where the fighting scenes are all flashy and exaggerated, and I love that shit. So Animal is one of those movies. It was, apparently it was a very controversial movie. I don't know why it was controversial. Nothing in the movie was controversial in my opinion. Like, bro, this the storyline. You guys are focusing on the wrong thing. The storyline is so weak. The characters have little to no growth. You know what I mean? It's proper garbage. It's guilty pleasure. It's like a nyama nyama burger. It's not good for health, but is it delicious to watch? Is it entertaining? So it was an entertaining movie. If you want to watch it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but here is spoiler warning. Spoiler alert. Let me drink a sip. Basically, it's about a boy who never got love from his father, but he's shown to be very pragmatic in life. So whenever somebody hurts his family, he goes to the extreme to protect his family. He shoots in the school. Somebody was bullying his sister, so he takes a gun to school. Just normal shit. And the reason he can do all that and get away is because he's the son of the richest person in India. And that person, and see, that's why he couldn't get attention from his father, because he was being the richest man in India. He was a businessman, always busy. And getting that, so basically it's just the child trying to get the father's love, but the father is too busy being a businessman. So this kind of creates a monster, maybe an animal, That's the name of the movie. So, everybody hates him, but then his father gets attacked, and that's a big no to him. His father is like Keanu Reeves' dog in John Wick. So once his father is attacked, he goes serious, he goes ballistic, he kills like 200 people. He brings his cousins. His cousin's job is not even to protect him, just sing when he's fighting other people. His cousins are kala singers. He's fighting people with an axe. His cousins are singing, "Oh, dang, it's hilarious, but it's toxic. I like the toxicity in the movie. Give me some some cheap pleasure. I'm like, yeah, man, that's what you're supposed to do with these bitches. But I tell them to lick your shoe and shit. Yeah, man, just fuck them, bruh." So anyway, it's one of those stupid movies, and in the end, he still doesn't get the love from his father. So it's funny, because the way they set it up, you think he's crying in his father's arms, but when you zoom out, it's actually his uncle. And you're like, god damn, even in the end. So it makes sense. It's kind of funny. I liked it. Apparently it also improved relations of fathers and sons in India. I'm like, bro, this is how? What part of the movie did you freaking you know what I mean, say, oh, I think I should be closer to my father, bro? That's gay, bro. There's so much kissing scenes and dinya-dinyaing scenes, He does it in a plane, and then he cheats on his wife, and then he tells her, baby, I did it so I could get more information to find out who killed my father, baby. I wasn't emotionally, I was just talking to her about my days and getting all my secrets, and we just fucked without a condom. I don't know what the big deal is. And she gets angry for him like for 3 hours, and then she becomes okay. You know why? Because he's the motherfucking man. Okay. So chill movie, weird Indian movie, but I liked it. It's the kind of movie I like. Movies that don't make much sense, because those are the movies that imitate life. If the movie made sense, then it's not imitating life. Life doesn't make any sense. Things just happen. Coincidences, yeah, man. Oh, big coincidence, yeah, man. Life has coincidences. Shut the fuck up and enjoy this Indian movie. Moving on. That was Wednesday. Thursday we did nothing again. Thursday was I came home, continued editing, didn't write didn't Thursday, didn't go to any comedy show, but we did some writing, we did some editing. 2 videos were edited that day, felt nice. Then comes Friday. We had 2 shows. It was the first one was the Emmanuel show after work, of course. Went to Kaz Organics, chapped a bullet spot over there. Did 12-15 minutes, good, fucking enjoyed that set. Then from Kes Organics, I drove to Chemi restaurant, Laugh Bar. Did another 12 minutes there. I was the last comedian. Murdered. I did a not murdered. Let me not blow my own horn, but let me say good show. You know, let's be humble. It was a good show. I tried new jokes, and they went well. Especially jokes that I wasn't sure. How they'd be, what the reception would be, especially in the Kenyan audience. Because it's a very off topic. Like I'm talking about shitting myself. It happened, so I think I'm happy that I have jokes about it. But I was very worried that people would be disgusted or be put off by it. But I think I have those skills at the moment. I have those tools that I can talk about these things and still make them palatable. So I felt nice about that on Friday. Got home late again. Saturday was shit. In the morning, Saturday was garbage. After work, I had to go to the fucking Tbilisi, which is like a 45-minute drive. It was hot. It was long. My car is a Toyota. I still have to service it. I was drained of energy. We got there. They showed us the new, everything of the new workshop, blah blah, and that was it. I thought there was going to be a party. So after 10, nothing to eat, and then I came back home at around 5, maybe even later. I had to take a shit, so I got home. I think I took a shit, and then I had to go to Chemi to do the shows on a Saturday. So I was tired. But I'm still happy I pulled through. It was a crowd work show. I was bullet again. I'll review the video, but there were some points my energy was going low on me. Not because I was tired, but because I was hearing chatter from the audience, and that kind of threw me off. And I should be more into it. Those are just things I need to work on. There's so many things, but those are the ones I noticed that day. But the show was amazing. Mamito did amazing. I think she did nearly an hour, 10 minutes, something like that. An hour plus for sure. And she is somebody you should really watch live. If you think her sketches are funny, bro, her stand-up is even funnier. It's in the moment. You even if I see white people laugh when she speaks Kikuyu, that's how good she is. She doesn't need even need you to understand the words she's saying. She'll help you understand the vibe of what she's talking about, and that's fun in itself. So Saturday was fun. Then of course, after the show, I was feeling very sad. Sadness hits you at random times. You see a happy couple, like fuck this shit. You see somebody celebrating, like fuck these guys. I need to celebrate. So I thought I'd go out with my friends, and I didn't because I was so tired. I just ate Nyama Nyama burger, did a midstream, and came home at like 1, and then fell asleep. And today is Sunday. Yesterday, by the way, we went to the gym. We went to the gym on Saturday. Even though we were exhausted, we went to the gym. Proud about that. Even today we had time. Today we also went to the gym. So felt nice. Didn't feel like it was a waste. And I have to catch up on my jokes. So I was doing quite a lot of writing today, and I felt nice. I've written quite a bit of jokes, and I'm like, these ones, I can see them becoming bangers. I can't talk about them now because they're still work in progresses, but I've worked out some of them. Most of the jokes, I wouldn't say most, but some jokes do come out from the stream, because it's a writing technique for me. Sometimes I need to speak the joke and see it, hear it, before I know it's good for stage, and this stream helps me with that. So anyway, that has been the journaling. Hopefully I've told everything that happened. Thank you for the reminder, Job. Moving on, Nigel, can you show your hair for a movie series role your boy from Late Bloomer did? Is it a sin or something? No man, it's not a sin. It's just, personally, it's just awkward. In the apartment block, my hair is open all the time. Let me say my head is uncovered most of the time. because I'm comfortable. But I need to cover for the stream because I'm not comfortable showing you my six fingered head. And yeah, I mean, it's just hair. We don't hide it, we cover it. There's a difference. Hiding is like, oh no, no. Covering it is like, respect, Bana. We ask, is it clean, Bana? It's not a sin. It's just more of a respect thing. We respect our hair. We were persecuted for practicing our religion, so we take it a bit with pride. Hey, man, I'm still wearing this shit. You tried to kill us, but look at us now. Sai tuko wapi? Sai tuko wapi? So yeah, I don't think it's hiding. It's more of a respectful thing. I mean, if you want to see my hair, I could show you, but I don't want to ruin your night or day, depending on what part of Canada you're from, Imran. Anyway, moving on. A flame extra hot, man. I'm going to a counselor to stop this Kasmal addiction. I was clean like for a week and a half, and then after a small success, I had to celebrate by getting and now I'm sad. So back at it. Yeah, man. It's those are the triggers sometimes. But I think if you're disciplined enough just to tell yourself, I can only do it when I'm celebrating, two things will happen. You will create situations where you will celebrate, meaning now you are getting the W's in the chat. You're getting W's in life just to fund your addiction. Then I guess it's not a bad addiction if it's keeping you moving in life. Or you will just celebrate any small thing. Today we woke up, fucking celebrate tonight, come on, 10 and 10. Two things. But yeah, man, speak to a counselor. I do if you believe it's a hindrance to your success as a person, your growth, definitely, bro. Nothing, bro, no enjoyment is worth personal growth. If you put personal growth here, enjoyment is part of it. Through personal growth you can get enjoyment you couldn't even get before the personal growth. Like before let me give you a stupid example. You do personal growth, you work on yourself, you try new things, you realize, man, me, I love pool. Now you're getting so much happiness, so much enjoyment from playing pool. It's challenging you, and you wouldn't have figured that out if you weren't focusing on yourself. Am I making sense? If not, just know I'm retarded. But get help, man. If you believe it's a hindrance, definitely get help. Drink water. If it's too much, don't go cold turkey. Reduce. If you used to do 4 joints a day, maybe try 3 leaves, then go to 2 leaves, and then 1 leaf, and then get those weird dreams. Because once you quit it for a while, the dreams that you get are pretty interesting, very vivid. Sometimes it's even worth stopping it just so you can get those hyper extreme dreams, and they're hyper realistic sometimes, so it feels nice. but I hope you will get better. Don't worry, flame extra hot. We will talk together, we will work it out. We will share feelings, and you'll know you're not the only one. Sometimes that's enough to help things become less painful and less difficult. If I'm not the only one that's happening this to, it becomes easy. Like when you're younger, or when we were younger, we were all broke. All our families were broke, and we never realized that because everybody around us was broke. But then one of our friends got a flat TV, and we're like, shit, there are levels to this shit, and I'm at the bottom of the level. And then the depressions start in. But yeah, man, don't worry, man, we're here for you. Jimmy M Experience, how close are you to monetized Aman? We're at what? I need 3,000. I'm at 2,400 right now. Plus, it really slowed down since the daily streams went off. It's gone down. But you know what, man? We'll get there slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. I've seen a video of a live race between a turtle and a rabbit or a hare, and it actually goes the way the story goes. The rabbit stops in the middle, and the tortoise just crosses it. And as it reaches the finish line, the rabbit jumps and fucks the turtle, and the turtle still finished before the rabbit, because the humping. With the humping, the turtle was moved further. The rabbits are stupid, so slow and steady wins the race. Bad joke, but you know what I'm trying to say. Apparently, 10-24 hours away. That's pretty funny. But you're about, let me say, 600 watch hours away right now. It's gonna happen, bro. Hopefully by end of June we're gonna be there. Bro, where is your next comedy show? The AKK. Our next show is at Unseen Theatre on the 16th of February. David Masharia and I are gonna do the thing. Okay, you can get tickets on amandeep.co.ke, but if you want to go direct to the link, it's bubblegum.hustlesasa.shop. Can you remember that? Let me put it here. amandeep.co.ke, and then I pin. How do I pin this shit? Pin Carla, pin ho gaya. Okay, it's done. What were you celebrating, by the way? What kind of celebration renders a man in need for a puff of the lettuce? Relax, Rapunzel. We don't want to see your hair. Okay, thank you, Job. I thought you guys were really interested. I would have shown you. But with that, I think we're about to. I think the stream can finish. I've done an hour 16. I'm happy. I feel refreshed. I feel lighter. All the thoughts I had in my stupid head are out. Having a more positive outlook, just in general. Thanks to you guys. And I think with that, we can end the stream right there. See you tomorrow, definitely. And please buy tickets to my show. With that, I would like to say, I love you. Good night. Khuda Hafiz. Vande Mataram.